Hey there, church. We're getting ready to launch our live stream tomorrow. And before we do that, I just wanted to talk to you about how we can prepare. This isn't just for our church, it's for, I imagine, a number of churches who are going online to serve our Christian brothers and sisters around the world as we deal with social distancing and the lockdown of various parts of society. And I just want to encourage you to prepare for meeting as a church on live stream or however you're doing it. And really, these shouldn't be any different than what we would normally do. That it may take something slightly different. So I just want to walk through 4 things about how we might do that. So let me just run you through here. Number 1, schedule time. This is much like just getting ready for church, getting your family together, getting everyone together, and making sure that you're on time. Why I do this when we live stream? Well, it's going to flow onto the rest of what I'm going to be talking about, but we want to build good habits. We want to be people who think about church seriously and what it means to gather as God's people. And as we do that, even digitally, we should make the time. Live streams are going to be going on at a particular time for our church. We're going to be starting at 10 a.m. as our normal service would. And we hope that people would be ready and expecting to meet together even as we do that digitally. Secondly, we can do that by praying. Again, we should be doing this when we gather for church physically, and so we want to do that digitally too. We want to pray, prepare ourselves, get our hearts right with God as we seek to hear from Him, hear from His Word, meet with His people. Even as we do that digitally, we want to be prepared. So take the time to pray, even as we prepare to meet digitally. Number 3, interact online. This is just basic fellowship. When you get to church, there are people there, you talk to them. So even as we meet online, various platforms, we're going to be on YouTube, send messages on the chat, interact with each other, encourage each other, ask how you can be praying for each other. Take the time to interact. This is not a performance, this is not a show for you to watch. This is you as God's people meeting together, and we want to keep that going. We want to encourage each other, we want to support each other, we want to fellowship together. So interact online. And lastly, follow up with someone. We have our services, we get to the end, and often we stick around and we talk to each other. So why not do the same thing? Here at church, we're hoping to set up a Zoom conference meeting. Hope you go and download the app. Links for that room will be made available each week. So keep an eye out for those. But follow up with people. Talk to people about the experience. Talk to people about things that you heard. And just encourage each other, especially when we're not able to physically be together. Send messages, call someone, Skype someone, FaceTime someone. Connect with people even after the service, even after the live stream is done, and encourage each other. So there's 4 things there, just to encourage one another as we meet together as a church, even online, as you jump onto a live stream, or even if you're watching afterwards, maybe connect with someone and watch with them, even though you can't do that physically together. So again, just those 4 things there. Make your time, be ready. If you know the live stream is happening at 10 o'clock, be prepared for that. Get your devices set up, get your household set up, get your space set up. Be ready for church. Take the time to pray. Just prepare your heart before God, meet with Him, talk to Him, and be ready for church. Interact as the live stream is happening. Us here at church, we encourage that even during the sermon. Ask questions. We might not be able to answer them straight away, but ask those questions and we'll try our best to follow up. And then follow up with someone afterwards. Call someone especially that you know might be finding it tough at the moment. Follow up with them, see if they caught the stream, and see how you can encourage them, pray for them, and support them. So there's 4 ways that we can be preparing for church online, and I hope to see you then.